Now I'm gonna go bang his girl.
I had already done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you banged your partner's girl?
Damn,
I
guy.
didn't know that.
I ain't know, like, you in love and all that.
Yeah, I got you.
Come on, man. You know how the game go. Then he got on the radio and said something. That's when it was like, okay, I don't cross that line. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It'll never be like, we cool no more.
Pooh Shiesty has robbed Gucci Mane. Apparently, Pooh Shiesty tried to, or allegedly kidnapped Gucci Mane, tried to get him to sign out of the deal with 1017. Obviously, Pooh Shiesty, he's been signed with Gucci Mane since 2021. That's a big thing because if you're a Memphis rapper, you're either only signed with CMG, which is Yo Gotti, or you're going the PRE route with Young Dolph. Obviously RIP to Young Dolph. And allegedly now Pooh Shiesty is going to sign with CMG, Yo Gotti, whatever. Pooh Shiesty, he represents CGE, which is Chopper Gang Entertainment, or Chopper Gang. So some of his homies might be like affiliated with Young Dolph. Again, he might also low-key be affiliated with Yo Gotti. Again, it's so interwoven. There's so many ops on like either side, so you don't really know who is who. But we do know that, yeah, Pooh Shiesty is Chopper Gang. He was signed to Gucci Mane under the 1017 label. There was a time that Gucci Mane signed like what, 6-7 rappers out of Memphis, like a whole new collective, a whole new wave, like in the 2019 era. Yeah, back in 2020, 2021, he tried to create a whole new collective, 1017. What we didn't know at the time was he was doing all this, signing all the Memphis rappers because he had an underlying beef with Yo Gotti. And this was like his sort of get back on Yo Gotti because of the beef that they had at the time. So Gucci Mane made sure that he went to Memphis, signed all the hottest young rappers out at the time, which obviously included Pooh Shiesty, his cousin Big Scar. Who else was there? As we just saw, Fujiano, Hot Boy Wes, K Shide, I think, Hoodrich, Pablo Juan, and Roboy. But obviously, as the years went on, some passed away, some literally just got dropped from the label. And obviously, like people like Pooh Shiesty, they went to prison, and at the time, slowly like killed the momentum. Like Enchanting, she passed away. She signed in 2020, but unfortunately passed away a few years later, a drug overdose. Pooh Shiesty was one of them as well. Yeah, his cousin Big Scar, he was also like a big one up. He was on the way up for real, like, and he was an XXL freshman as well. Even though some people do put it down, it does put a little bit of spotlight on you. Like, I don't care what anyone says. It might not be the 2016 XXL freshman cover, but it still puts like a little bit of good light on you, basically. Big Scar, who was Pooh Shiesty's cousin, and obviously he died when Pooh Shiesty was still in prison. I think that's what the whole beef is over as well right now. When Big Scar passed away, they expected Gucci Mane as the CEO of 1017 to take care of like the funeral or whatever. I think Gucci put down like 20k, which you'd think maybe should be enough for a funeral, one funeral. But yeah, allegedly it wasn't, and Pooh Shiesty felt a way about that. He felt Gucci Mane wasn't taking care of his boy or his cousin Big Scar like that, like properly. So yeah, Pooh Shiesty felt a way about that, and I think that's what the whole beef is right now. Who else? Yeah, Fujiano. Yeah, he's still in prison, I think, if I'm not wrong. Hot Boy Wes, K Shide. So now this is what the underlying beef, or this is what the beef right now has gone on to. Pooh Shiesty feels like, nah, you didn't pay for my cousin's funeral. My cousin meant a whole lot for me. So Pooh Shiesty was left with a choice of, do I go with my CEO, like the person that puts bread in my pocket, or do I go with my family, Big Scar, whatever. So as we see right now, he's going with his family, allegedly. It was confirmed as well by Hernandez Govan. He confirms that Yo Gotti back in the day smashed Gucci Mane's wife.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, man, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, you went and signed 100 nigga from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all because he fucked your wife. Then you dropped them little niggas and killed Pooh, and not Gotti done took Pooh Shiesty from you. How I feel to have a Memphis nigga, man, take your wife and your #1 artist? You gotta tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy shit you were doing. signing 100 nigga from Memphis, Tennessee. You ain't never heard them nigga mixtape. Just signing a nigga trying to antagonize a nigga. And you know we know about the other little shit that just happened too. Yeah, we gonna run that later on though, Gucci. She real shiesty around here, I see.
Now, where were you when Gucci was sending out those tweets? Because he definitely called you out a few times on there. Were you
Man,
shocked?
the first time Gucci ever tweeted me, I was in the studio. Somebody sent it to me, and I called his phone like 6 times in a row. He answered probably like on the 6th one. On like the 6th.
How does Gucci answer the phone? What did he say? Her?
Wow.
Who did? Gotti, is you?
I don't even remember, but he answered the phone like the 6th time, I think 5th or 6th time, and we went, you know, he expressing himself, I'm expressing myself about this. This the first time.
Oh, the
that-
first time when you guys had the issue about the mixtape, you talking
yeah,
about?
the mixtape.
He was upset that you put your mixtape out the same day as his.
Yeah, I mean, but he ain't say my name. We just like, why would a rapper do it? But you know, shit, wasn't nobody shit coming out but mine. Right. On the same day, so you know.
I thought you had beef over a chick. I thought you were smashing his chickens up.
Yeah, you guys had some issues over Keisha Dior.
Gotti starts laughing and smiling.
I'm taking you from where it started. There, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, let him get to that.
Okay.
Slow down.
Let him talk, Charlamagne.
Yeah, you know, so I hit Holmes up, like, you know what I'm saying, because you know when you consider somebody a partner, to me that's the way me anyway, like that's how I get out, that's how I move. So I hit him up like, what's up with you, home? He like, what you mean, what's up? I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? What you talking about? Oh man, like, and home, like, he didn't even speak about what he tweeted. He was like, oh man, you put Jeezy and Tip on the Rags remix. Jeezy tried to kill me. I'm like, what?
What that got to do with you?
Yeah, I'm like, and, you know what I mean? You and Holmes been in the same city 28 years and you just not realizing that? You feel me? Like you tripping, home. So anyway, we went back and forth, you know what I'm saying, about how he felt about the situation. I told him how I felt about it. But still then, I still looked at him as a partner. So after we got off the phone, I tweeted out, look, cool, man, look, give my partner music today. Right. I'm going to come out tomorrow because I took from the conversation
we all
he
good.
Felt like, you know, what I was going to do that day was going to affect what he was going to do that day. Right. So as a partner, like, I'm like, cool, home. Do what you do. I'm going to, you know what I mean, fall back.
But then you started smashing his chick, and then he got angry.
Then he went to jail, and you started dating Keisha Dior.
Nah, then it was like, to me, I still felt like he was cool because like one of my partners who with me, like we argue all the time, and that's just what we do. Like it'll never come to Twitter or a radio interview or nothing like that. Then he got on the radio and said something. That's when it was like, okay, I don't cross that line. Like it's, you know what I mean? It'll never be like we cool no more.
Now I'm gonna go bang his girl.
I had already done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that was your.
So you banged your partner's girl?
Damn, Gotti. You ain't my friend, man.
But that was your girlfriend, though, right? Wasn't that like?
Gotti said, "Envy my partner." Oh, I didn't know that was your wife.
I ain't know that. Like I ain't know that. I ain't know, like, you know, like you in love and all that.
Yeah, I got you.
Come on, man. You know how the game go.
Okay.
All right. What you think?
I think you was in the right.
But shut up.
Because I mean, listen, the truth to the matter. I mean,
Charlamagne Dirk Diggler.
I don't know. I look at the chick. She don't look like something you would wife up. So.
Messing with this chick.
I didn't know that like that. I'm saying like on keeping it a G. Right. Shawty the one told me she used to mess with home. Like I ain't know that.
Oh, she told you, but it was too late. You was already.
I ain't gonna say it was too late, but I mean, like, yeah, I guess it was too late. But she told me, she like, you know, I just talked to sis. I'm like, yeah, they're my partner. I thought they're my partner.
No, what you call them if you said sis? Oh, such and such.
So, you know, like, she like, yeah. So I'm
but
like,
you ain't think it was nothing serious.
Did that deter?
I mean, for her to tell me, cause I mean, like, I think Shawty cool. Like, let's clear that up. Like, I don't think nothing less of Shawty. Like, I got the utmost respect for Shawty. I think she cool. I think she a hustler. Right. All that, you know what I'm saying? So by her telling me that, like, you know, I'm thinking it ain't nothing like what they about to get married or nothing like that. Like, you know, you know how that be.
But did that deter you? Like, oh, well, that's my partner, so I can't, you know.
No, I made sure she knew that was my partner though. Like I ain't no, you know what I mean?
Okay.
One thing about me, you ain't gonna meet nail, girl, nail, nothing that never say I had something down to say about no dude, no nothing. Like if you mess with, like if I meet a girl in New York in the club tonight.
Oh, don't say he's married. Don't say don't.
You Charlemagne. You Charlemagne. You Charlemagne.
Don't do that.
And she like, yeah, you know, I used to know Charlemagne. Like, yeah, Charlemagne, cool nigga, you know what I mean? On my knee. And it's, you know what I mean?
I'm the same
It ain't gonna
way.
go past that though. Like, I ain't, how long?
Yeah.
Was it serious? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't with all that. Ain't none of
That's where the whole Gucci Mane, Yo Gotti beef basically is led up to now, to where Pooh Shiesty has allegedly robbed Gucci Mane to get out of the contract at 10:17 to now go and sign with Yo Gotti at CMG. So obviously, this is his wife, and the person that Yo Gotti says he slept with as well all those years ago during the Yo Gotti Gucci Mane beef. Keisha Kaur, I think that's her name. Yeah, Keisha Kaur. And obviously she basically deals with all of Gucci's like record dealings. I think also on the Breakfast Club she says that she prescribes him medication, if I'm not wrong. Like he has like, is it bipolar disease or something like that? Something crazy like that. Yeah, Keisha Kaur, 7.7 mil. And then Gucci Mane posting up with a big ring saying, ain't no one robbed me, ain't no one touched me. Like, nah, all of you can put all that shit to rest, basically. People saying, damn, you lost to Pooh to CMG. Now they want to target Gucci, I see. It'd be your own kind, and it's sad. Sending prayers of peace and protection.
Pooh Shiesty and Choppa Gang ran down on Gucci Mane, relieved him of some of his possessions, and basically forced him to sign a contract releasing Pooh Shiesty from 1017, the label.
Okay, well, here's the thing on that, right?
That's what a lot of people are saying. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying a lot of people.
No, hold on. I
hit a couple industry insiders just to get their thoughts. Like, yo, you think this is true? They all heard the same rumor as me, and they all weren't able to confirm 100%.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? It's one thing. If he got a release, then maybe it's some truth to it.
Yeah.
If he don't got a release, there's no truth to it. But I think it's bullshit, because why would Pooh Shiesty's, we haven't heard Gucci Mane mention any of this, and why would Pooh Shiesty's team put that out when this is identical to the same type of case, controlling case he just did time in the feds on?
And I agree. That sounds.
Yeah, that's facts. Why, if it is Pooh Shiesty's team that has put that out there, why would they do that in the first place? If anything, is going to put Pooh Shiesty in more danger of going back to prison, because he's still on probation. I think that finishes in April of this year. So if they were to like look into it, that he did this or he orchestrated it, it would send Pooh Shiesty right back into prison and probably maybe doing more time than he was originally meant to, which, yeah, it just seems crazy. But
Story that's going around that everybody's scared to report on, and this is just a rumor, is the
Thing on that, right?
That's what a lot of people are saying. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying a lot.
Or any of that shit, you can't put that out when this is identical to the same type of case, controlling case he just did time in the feds on.
And I agree. That sounds insane to get out of doing 4 years in the feds and then immediately do something that would basically get you right back in the feds.
No. That's not insane. Insane is your team putting that out there in the streets.
But nobody's putting it out there. This is just
somebody had to put it out there.
Listen, loose lips sink ships. I've just been hearing about it. I'm guessing that they're probably trying to not have it be out there because nobody wants to see Pooh go back to the feds.
We haven't heard Gucci Mane say anything.
Would you if you got the shit beat out of you and had all your shit took?
That's my point. So that means it would have to come from the Pooh Shiesty side.
Listen,
he's still in the fucking halfway house.
That is true.
So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it got to be some bullshit.
And that's my thing too. Is
unless he's that damn stupid.
Gucci lives in Miami. He
lives in Florida.
He probably goes to Atlanta a bit, maybe Memphis. I don't know. Like, where would this have taken place? Pooh is in Dallas, right?
Pooh's in Dallas.
So it's like the only, like, why would they have even been in the same place unless they had arranged a meeting? Here's the thing too. I feel like personally that things have been probably pretty bad with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane for a little while. When you listen to the FDO song that Pooh Shiesty put out, he's shouting out Yo Gotti. Anybody who fucks with Gucci Mane, it seems to me, you do not fuck with Yo Gotti. Like, these lines have been drawn in the sand. That's not like a cool thing. If you're signed to Gucci Mane, you are not showing Yo Gotti love. So that right there stands out to me too. And I mean, some of the people, because this is the whole thing with us.
Maybe it's some Memphis love.
This is the whole thing with us not having like a clear source on this. Because I had people hitting me up saying, yeah, Pooh Shiesty and some of Gotti's people are the one who did this. Again, no clue.
Now y'all throwing
I'm guessing
Gotti
that the full version of the story is not as exciting as what we're getting at.
Why would Gotti have anything to do with that?
Because Pooh Shiesty is like the king of Memphis right now in terms of like not up and coming, but like hot young rappers. He's basically the whole deal. And he's also the one rapper that didn't pick a side between CMG and Paper Route. And as a result, you can imagine that, you know, Yo Gotti probably on his line, like trying to do something for him, especially since Gucci seems like he's at an all-time low in terms of interest in promoting new artists or pushing the label side of 1017.
Okay, first of all,
he dropped everybody besides Pooh and Fujiato.
First of all, Gucci did his part, did he not? When he signed him, gave him a bag, gave him the push. Pooh took 3 years from him, did he not?
I think 4.
Yeah, he went to jail.
Prison, yeah.
Okay, so now, I'm pretty sure Gucci does good business with doing what he got to do, you know what I mean? Whatever it was contracts he obligated to. But what I'm saying is, maybe they got some internal shit going on, but to say Gucci was robbed and Pooh Shiesty team is talking about it.
Yeah.
While he's in a halfway house. And this is super similar to his controlling case.
Well, but the case that he caught with the green Lambo was just basically him meeting up with some random ass trapper.
It was him what?
He met up with some random trapper.
A robbery?
Pulled out a Draco. Took his
a robbery.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Right?
A little similar, yeah.
But so what I'm saying is, I don't want to believe that Pooh is that damn dumb or his people is that damn stupid to say these things if this happened while this man is in a halfway house and if the so-called victim hasn't spoke on it.
But let's say, if we're just going to believe this hypothetically, let's say he had 5-6 people with him. One of them mentions it to somebody mentions it to somebody else. Like, there's got to be a reason.
Team.
Bro, I'm telling you, the whole music industry has heard this rumor. Everybody's heard this rumor and nobody can confirm 100%. So maybe there is a real sincere effort to keep it low key, but it's not like this is being swept under the rug. And I'm just now starting to see YouTubers make videos about it. Traplo Ross just dropped a video about it.
Because people are talking about it. He ain't got, what details does he have?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. It was like a half hour. But either way, I'm just saying that right there makes me feel like maybe we will know something more about this.
I'll tell you this. I think Pooh Shiesty knows the new Gucci. He don't know the Gucci we know. If something like that did happen, it's just not smart. Even if you cannot, and you understand this, make somebody sign something under duress, right?
You can.
No, you can't.
Will it be respected in a court of law? That's up for debate.
So now what just happened, if you did do this, let's say this happened.
Yeah.
Now Gucci got the power to put your ass on the shelf. This a fact.
Yeah.
Right? Put you on the shelf, tie you up 2-3 years, trying to get out of contract. Every time you put something up, he can snatch that shit right on down. This is just real shit.
Okay, I will say this though.
Like, why would you can't?
It is hard to believe that Pooh Shiesty could be dumb enough to do this.
That's all I'm saying.
But when you look at the cases that Pooh Shiesty has that led to him getting those years in prison, I mean, it was hard to believe those things happened as well. We already talked about the robbery that happened with the green Lambo and everything, but the really crazy thing was that he was performing on stage with a gun hanging out his pocket, with a bunch of money hanging out the other pocket, and somebody snatched some of the ones out of his pocket or whatever, and he ended up shooting at shot a security guard inside the club. I mean, that was pretty hard to believe at that time too.
The footage disappeared, right?
Of that?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how
That's
it went.
a fact. It disappeared. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Right?
My biggest concern, I don't want one of my top rappers of all time, Gucci Mane LaFleur, millionaire but don't give no care. I don't want Gucci Mane. I don't want to like think of him getting robbed. I was hoping he could just have this quiet life for the duration of his life.
Gucci Mane to be robbed, right? That means it was a sneak attack.
Yeah, because
picture me coming here on a Thursday, right? Walking into your office.
Yeah.
And I pull a gun out on you.
Yeah.
It's a sneak attack. It wasn't like there was some shit was going on.
Yeah.
Right? So if this had to happen, me knowing Gucci, and I know Gucci could have been in the studio somewhere. Hey, yo, bro, we coming through. Let's just say maybe Gucci made arrangement to come to Dallas. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Pooh's in Dallas, fucking, I'm gonna book some studio time.
Yeah.
We gonna get it in. All right, boo, okay. Hey, Pooh them at the door, let them in. They come in, right? It had to be some shit like that, right? It was like Gucci wouldn't have been anticipating the problem.
Yeah.
Or it wouldn't have been that easy. So,
yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, it's like, I would hope he didn't do that, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably the only way that Pooh Shiesty could have got that close with his other friends to Gucci Mane is, oh yeah, Gucci, can you book the studio for me? I'm gonna come and do this track, whatever. And then Gucci Mane is like, yeah, I'll be there as well, maybe. I don't know. Might even do a feature, this and that. And then if it did happen, that's probably the only way that they could have got that close to Gucci Mane to do anything. And then obviously, yeah, when Pooh Shiesty comes to the studio, him and his guys ski masked up, just going in with their poles, just basically kidnapping Gucci and forcing him to sign him over, basically.
It would be the ultimate irony, because keep in mind, Gucci Mane was someone who was considered like unsignable back in the day in Atlanta because his reputation of being a jackboy was so strong. Everybody knew him for taking shit. That was what everybody knew him for. Wasn't necessarily like a cocaine entrepreneur or whatever, like Jeezy was saying. He was the jug man. He was taking shit. And I mean, when I look at this, I'm kind of like, wow, that would be the ultimate irony if the biggest artist that he signed in the last 10, 15 years ended up going out like that.
Again.